Yeah, all students, is my voice is loud and clear? So let's start the session. So in the previous class, we are discussing about the NumPy 2D array. So in the today's class, let us complete the NumPy 2D and along with the pandas, both let us complete. Okay. So first, as I have told you, what is 2D? 2D means it's a combination of multiple 1Ds. So here, if I take the B value, something like this, and if I convert, so first I'm going to import the NumPy as NP. After that, I'm creating the array. So here I'm having the 1D array. How many 1D arrays are there? Means three 1D arrays are there. Each 1D array is of the four values. In the first 1D array, four values are there. In the second 1D array, four values are there. In the third 1D array, four values are there. B dot endim. What is meant by endim is number of dimensions. So what is the number of dimensions of this particular array miss? It is a two-dimensional. So it is a 2D. Obviously, it is a 2D. Two-dimensional. Next, right? Next, what is the shape? What is the shape of this 2D miss? Total number of arrays. How many number of 1D arrays are there? 3. Each 1D array, what is the shape? 4. So what is the shape of this one? 3 comma 4. So you're going to get the output as 3 comma 4. Okay. So that is the shape of the 2D array. Now, in this 2D array, now what are the 2D arrays there? We know how to create the 2D arrays. Now, in the 2D arrays, for example, if you want to add any missing value, means something you want to miss. For example, 2 you want to give 5, 3, 8, 4. Here you don't want to give some other value. So if you want to give the some missing value, means in that position. For example, you want to create a 2D array with the 2 comma 5 and np.nan. np.nan is that position value will be filled with the empty. That value is not available. So empty values will be given as nan. Nan is not available value. So here you are going to get the 2, 5 nan and 3, 9, 8. This is the values. Now next we are having the how to create the 2D arrays. What are the different ways to create the 2D arrays means? First one is directly what are the list of values are there by taking the list of values. The functions we are having, what are the functions we are having to create the 2D arrays means? First function name is called as zeros, np.zeros. Inside the zeros, we have to provide the, if you click on the shift tab in the doc string, you can see the shape means you have to provide the shape along with the data type. By default, what is the data type? Float data type. So now it is going to take the float data type. Now here I'm going to provide the shape. You can write the shape. How to write the shape? For example, if I want the 3 by 3, what to write in the 3 by 3 means 3 comma 3. 3 rows, 3 columns. That is the shape. And I'm going to get the 3 rows, 3 columns with filled with the zeros. Now here by default, it is going to take the float data type. So that is the reason every value was filled with the float. Now I'm changing the data type is equal to int. The d type is equal to int. Everything I'm going to get as the int data type. So the same np.zeros is used to create. Okay. So in the np.zeros, what are the np.zeros is there? Yes. Now here as Morley, can we apply the max if you have assigned the default value as none? Yes, default value if you apply as the none also, you can apply the max. Right? So now here you are going to get the zeros. So np.zeros. If you remember, we are having the same as np.zeros in the 1D array. So now the same np.zeros we are having in the 2D array. In the 2D array also we can create by using the 3 by 3. What are the shape? 3 by 3, 4 by 3, 5 by 3 or 1 by 2, anything. How many rows? How many columns? So this is going to indicate the number of rows. This is going to indicate the number of columns. For example, I'm going to write here 1 comma 3. What is meant by 1 comma 3 means 1 row with 3 columns, and you are going to get the 1 row, only 1 row, and that is 1D only you are going to get. So for example, if you want the 2 rows, 2 comma 3 like this. So this is filled with the zeros. Apart from the filled with zeros, if you want to fill with any other value, then you are going to take that other value by using the plus. For example, I want to fill everything with the 5. So plus 5. Plus 5 means every value will be filled with the plus 5. Same as in the 1D array. How you have worked in the 1D array, same logic is applied. Only difference between the 1D array versus this one is, so for example here, so what is the difference between the 1D array versus this? So 1D array versus this one, the difference is, so in the np dot zeros, what are the np dot zeros is there? Same np dot zeros will be executed even in the 1D, np dot zeros will be executed even in the 2D. So np dot zeros, and inside that if you write only 4, a single number you are writing, then it will take by default as 1D, and it is going to create the 4 zeros like this. Whenever you are writing the same np dot zeros with the shape of 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3 means 2 rows with 3 columns. So 2 rows with 3 columns, 3 values, each 1D array filled with the 3 values. So like this you are going to get the output. Okay. Yes. Is the option is clear? Now, as Dharmendra and others, okay, whoever wants to ask the question now, please ask in the private. There is an option called as private. You are having the option for private instead of disturbing the others, because it is popping up means every time maybe some students might be watching this over the instead of the screen. They are maybe watching on the mobile also, there might be. So every time it is popping up means it would be a disturbance. So everyone please select your individual private chat. So it will not be disturbed to others. Right? So everyone please use the private chat so that it will not disturb to others. You want to ask the question only, right? So whether you ask in the public or if you ask in the private also, question is going to be the same. My answer is also going to be the same. Just only difference is it will not disturb the for others. Right? Now, next, so np dot zeros. What are the np dot zeros are something we are having? First, we can create the np dot zeros. This two indicates two 1Ds. First 1D, second 1D. 3 indicates in each 1D how many values. So it is going to create the a 2-dimensional of zeros like this. And everything will be filled with the by adding the values. Next, similarly, we are also having the np dot ones. Similarly, np dot ones. np dot ones also we are having, where we are going to provide the same shape along with the D type. So zeros will be filled with the every value with the 0, and ones will be filled with the every value filled with the 1. Just everything will be filled with the 1. Okay. Yes. Niranjan, is there any option to mute the messages? I also don't know, basically. There might be available. If available or not available, anything, I also don't know, basically. Oh, you are saying that you know. Okay, there is an option to mute the messages, huh? You are saying the option, huh? Okay, done. Yes. Others, you can click on the top of the chat. Something is there, it seems. You can click on that, or simply, okay, if you can click also, Niranjan, for example, we can click on the mute option, or we can click on this. Instead of all these things, just you can click, you can share me in the private now. Is there any problem to send the message on the private? Not only Niranjan, others. Others, are you having any problem to send on the private? What are the question or what are the answer you are having? If you send me on the private, that one also I'm going to observe now. Anything is fine, right? Again, instead of selecting these 3 options, click on that. Again, click on that. Instead of all these things, Okay, done. Right. Now coming to the NP dot ones. What are the NP dot ones we are having? So just you can select the NP dot ones 2 comma 3. So what are the 2 comma 3 is there? So 2 rows with 3 columns. Everything filled with the 1. You can fill everything with the 1. Next we are also having. So NP dot ones is available even in the 1D array. NP dot zeros is also even available in the 1D array. Now what is the specialty of 2D array means? In the 2D array, we can add the np dot I. What is meant by np dot I means it is going to add the identity matrix. What is meant by identity matrix? This basically, if you remember, np dot zeros, np dot ones, np dot I, and np dot dag. These are the 4 functions. Basically, these 4 functions are used for the matrices purpose. Matrix. So where we are having the rows and columns. So rows and columns, where we are having the rows and columns, matrix is available, right? That matrix purpose, generally they have created these functions who are going to use the matrices. For that purpose they have created. Now here we are having the, if you remember, first one we call it as zero matrix. What is meant by zero matrix means a matrix filled with everything zeros is called as zero matrix. Next one we call it as unity matrix. What is meant by unity matrix means every value filled with the 1. This is called as unity matrix or unit matrix. Zero matrix and unity matrix. And next we are also having the identity matrix. What is meant by identity matrix means in the other than diagonal values. First diagonal values we should know. What is meant by diagonal values means first row first column value, second row second column value, third row third column value if available. Available means fourth row fourth column value, fifth row fifth column value. They are called as diagonal values. Now these diagonal values should be 1. Other than diagonal values, remaining all of them are 0, then only it is called as identity matrix. And next we are also having the diagonal matrix. What is meant by diagonal matrix means diagonal values will be anything 3, 4, 5 or something, what are the, but remaining values will be 0. What is the difference between the diagonal versus identity means in both of them other than diagonal remaining values are 0. In identity matrix also remaining values are 0. Here also remaining values are 0. Only difference is in identity matrix even diagonal values are equal to 1. If the diagonal values are equal to 1 means it is called as identity matrix. If the diagonal values are something other than 1, it is called as diagonal matrix. Sir, for example, 1, 2, 4, 9. What is this matrix? A normal matrix. It is a normal matrix, general matrix. Sir, what about the 2, 2, 2, 2? This is also normal matrix. Okay. So every value was filled with the 0 only is called as 0 matrix. Everything are filled with the 1 only is called as unity matrix. Remaining all of them are common. Okay. You can choose with your own values. You can create with all of them same values, or you can create the diagonal values with 1, or you can create the diagonal values with anything else. For example, now I want to create the diagonal values like this. This is the matrix which I want to create. For creating this one, I'm going to use the np.dag. That is a function. Inside the function, I'm going to give the diagonal values. What are the diagonal values means 3, 4, 5. So the first row first value is 3, second row second value is 4, third row third value is 5. So just I'm going to give the diagonal values as 3, 4, 5 and it is going to create a diagonal matrix like this. In this way, we are going to create the diagonal matrix. Okay, this is the way to create the diagonal matrix. Next, we are having the identity matrix. What is the identity matrix means? Where diagonal values are also even equal to 1. It is called as diagonal matrix. Okay, here you are going to provide the diagonal values. Sir, for example, if I provide the diagonal values only 1 comma 4, what happens? Or 1 comma 3. So first row first value is 1. Second row second value is 3. Remaining all the values are 0. Here if you provide 2 values means it will create a 2 by 2. If you provide 3 values means 3 by 3. If you provide 4 means 4 by 4. Automatically it is going to create this first value will go into the first position. Second value will go to the diagonal value position. And it is going to create the matrix in this way. A two-dimensional array. Basically it is creating a two-dimensional array. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone understood? So now coming to the identity matrix. In the identity matrix, you are going to give the value, the shape. What is the shape you want? The shape you are going to write. And in that shape, diagonal values will be filled with 1. Remaining values will be filled with the 0. Now, sir, are we going to use this matrices concept in our case? I mean, in our real time, means in our Gen AI and Agentic AI or in the ML, are we going to use this? Yes, we are going to use the matrices. In the ML, some of the algorithms are dependent on the linear algebra. So within the max, whatever the concepts we are going to learn is linear algebra. In that linear algebra, we are going to learn the matrices. Matrices is important for us. Sir, entire matrices, we are not preparing for IIT exam. Entire matrices or IIT entrance test matrices, whatever they are writing, that one we are not preparing. That much of things are also not required. We require the max, only the basic level, whichever is required to the ML. We don't want the entire matrices. Okay. So here we are going to work with the matrices. At that time, it will be helpful for us. This one. Is the point is clear? Zeros, unity, diagonal, and identity matrix. These matrices we are going to use in the future. Everyone is clear? Yes or no? Now, Santosh is asking the question. Explain the I. np.I. np.I means identity matrix. Here, what is the shape? 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3 means 3 rows, 3 columns. Total 9 values. That is the meaning. 3 comma 3 means 3 rows with each column of 3 3. Each row having the 3 3 values. 3 comma 3. Total 9 values you are going to get. In these 9 values, only diagonal values has to be filled with the 1. Remaining values filled with the 0. That is called as diagonal matrix. Is the point is clear? Everyone understood? Yes or no? Next, as I can see here, can we add the rows or columns? We can add. Just I am explaining the creation part. After creation, extraction. After extraction, modification. That is the order which we are going to learn. Leela. In the creation part, I am there. Later, I will explain the extraction followed by modification. Right? We can add the columns, we can add the rows, we can do everything. Right? Everyone is clear, guys? Understood now? So this is the different options to create. Now, tell me, guys, what are the what are the options to create? Means one, your own values. What are your own values are there? Take your own values and create a 2D array. With your own values, you have to create. How to create with your own values means take the first list, that is first row. Take the second list, that is second row. Take the third list, that is the third row. Take the fourth list, that is the fourth row. You combine all of them. 2D array will be completed. Okay. So just with your own values, each list, each one list is a 1D array. A combination of multiple 1D arrays is a 2D array. You can create with your own values. What are the own values in your mind is there? Using that you can create. Second option is filled with the, all of them filled with the same value. Filled with same value. What are the values that you are going to fill with the same value? Okay. Second one is other than same value, you can fill with the diagonal values. That too, the diagonal values. What are the diagonal values are there? The diagonal values, you can take everything 1, 1, 1. I mean, if diagonal values are equal to 1 means it is literally equal to identity matrix. Okay. For example, if I write here the diagonal of 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1 means it is going to create like this. Even if I create the identity matrix, that is also same. So if you create the diagonal values with 1 comma 1, or if you create the identity matrix also, answer is going to be the same. If you create any diagonal matrix other than 1, then only the difference will come. Is the points are clear? Next, coming to the extract. Everyone please make a note of this example in the notes so that we can work with this same example. If you want to add ones with the plus 5, then what it will give? 6. 1 plus 5 is 6 only now. np dot identity EYE. $200 means identical, not 200. Here, whatever the shape you are going to give. For example, if I have written here 4 comma 3, it is not compulsory to be both the values should be the same. For example, I have written here 4 comma 3. In the identity matrix, I have written the 4 comma 3. What I told you identity matrix means, first it is going to create the matrix like this. That is 4 one-dimensional arrays. How many one-dimensional arrays? 4. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. Each one has to be filled with how many values? 3 values. First value, second value, third. First value, second value, third. Now, what is this function is called as identity. What is meant by identity? I told you diagonal value should be 1. This is 1, 1, 1. Fourth row, fourth value is available? No. So it is not going to fill with the 1. First row, first value, second row, second value, third row, third value. It is going to fill like that. And remaining values you are going to fill with the 0. And this is the output. Even if you write 4 comma 3, this is the output. Is the point is clear? How it is going to work means first 4 1D arrays it will create. In the each 1D array 3 values. In that first row first value, second row second value, third row third value will be filled with the 1. If fourth row fourth value is there, it will also fill with 1. But it is not available now. So whatever the values are available, it will fill with the 1. Remaining all the values will be filled with the 0. Is the point is clear? It is not compulsory to be of same values. What are the values there? So don't by heart the concepts. Understand this one. I have told you shape. First tell me what is meant by shape. Rows and columns are for your understanding. But basically I told you this one indicates the number of 1Ds. This indicates the in each 1D how many values are there. As I have told you earlier. Now coming back to this extract. How to extract the data. Now within the extract, okay, we are having the data like this. This is the data. Now in this data, row numbers are available, column index numbers are available. Row index numbers, column index numbers. Both of them are available. Column index, row index. So row index starts with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Column index number starts from the 0, 1, 2. Both are index numbers only. In the pandas only, we are having the index names. In the NumPy, we are not having the concept of index name. Is not available. Why? Because NumPy was designed only with the list, but pandas was designed with the list and dictionary. So that is the reason here index number is available related to list. Index name is also available related to dictionary. So pandas is a combination of both of them. But NumPy is only a combination of list. In the list, we are not having the key names. So in the list, we are having only the index numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2. Okay. Now, if you want to extract a single value, to extract the single value, earlier in the 1D, within the 1D, how we have to write means, if it is 1D, for example, 10, 20, 40. Okay, this is A array. I want 20. How to extract the 20 in the 1D means A of 1. In this way, we used to extract for 1D. But now it is not 1D, it is 2D. So now what are the A is there? Na? A is 2D. So whenever it is 2D, we have to write inside the A bracket. Observe this one clearly. Don't write simultaneously along with me. Writing is not important. Understanding is more important for every student of both offline and online. Okay. Understanding is more important than writing that one as it is. Making the Xerox copy into the notes is not important. Okay. First understand the concept. Concept is clear means infinite examples can be created. Concept only not created, understood means blindly we have to by heart the whatever we have written in the notes. So A bracket. Now inside the bracket, since A is a 2D, what is the data type of A? 2D. It is not list, it is not string, it is not dictionary or anything. What is the data type of A is dependent. After the A, inside the bracket, it will work. For example, A is int itself, it will throw the error. A is float itself, it will throw the error. What is the data type of A? First, that is important. So here A is 2D. Inside the 2D bracket, inside the bracket, first write the comma. Before to comma, row index number. After the comma, column index number. Point is clear? Row index number, column index number. Now tell me, for the example 32 I want. For 32, what is the row index number? For corresponding 32, what is the row number? 2. What is the column number for corresponding 32? 1. So what is the number you have to write here? 2, 1. 2 indicates row number, 1 indicates column number, and you are going to get the 32 as the output. Point is clear? How it is going to work? Everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? Till this. So how it is going to work means in this way. Guys, now I want every one of you, okay, every one of you similarly, because next one is I'm going to explain the pandas. Now itself I'll complete the pandas also, because again explaining this one, later again saying that pandas separately, do remember 2D instead of saying all these things. Let me complete both of them simultaneously. Assume the same thing in the pandas. Same data in the pandas. Rows, columns like this you are having. Pandas. Now in the pandas, what we have to do to extract the 32 means same 2, 1. Only difference is dot ilog. Same 32, same answer, everything is same. Additional to this is what? Dot ilog. Same logic. No difference. If you remember in the series versus 1D array, how we have worked pandas and 2D array is going to be the same. Now, next, tell me if I want to extract, for example, I want to extract one more number, 96. Now tell me what is the answer for 96? You tell me the answer. Now here it is showing the data type. I don't want to see the data type. If you don't want to see the data type, what we have to do? Print. Then we have to simply add the print for this. Directly you will see the value only. It will print the value, not the data type. Now for 96, what I have to do? For 96, what is the index number here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one, 2. So what is the, I have to write here? A of 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2 is going to give the 96. Now the same thing I want in the pandas. Same 96 I want in the pandas means what I have to do? A dot ilog of A.ilog of 4 comma 2. Same thing. Just you have to add the dot ilog. Other than ilog, nothing else. A of 4 comma 2. Sir, could you show that one also simultaneously? See, I'm creating this A as array is there na? In the pandas, pd dot data frames, not series. Series is 1D, data frame is 2D. Same A, I'm converting like this. Let me write this one P. P is equal to some P. Let me print the P. So it is asking what is PD. So I'm importing the pandas as PD here. Okay, this is my P. Can you see the P? Now what is the difference you are observing? What is the above and below difference? Only difference is above index numbers are not visible. Here index numbers are not visible. Here also index numbers are not visible. Basically, sir, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there? No, sir. They are not index numbers, amma, index names. Whichever is visible, index names basically. But for your present understanding, both are same only na. Default, both are same. Let us make that one only. Now, see, if I write here p dot ilog, I'm using the p dot ilog of 4 comma 2. 96. Same answer of 96. What are the A of 4 comma 2? P dot ilog. Clear now? Just you have to add the dot ilog. Is that clear? Yes or no? This is how to extract a single value. Now let us see how to extract the multiple values. Now, A, inside the A, write comma. Before to comma, what we have to write? Row number. After the comma, what we have to write? Column. Now, related to row, you want the single row or multiple rows? Which one you want? For example, guys, I request everyone, online students particularly, just next 5 minutes, please don't type anything in the chat box. Just wait for another 5 minutes. It is going to be very clear. Okay. Now, here before to comma, row, after the comma, column. Inside the row, either you can use int, slicing, list. 3 options are there. Inside the column, either you can use int, slicing, list. 3 options are there. Point is clear? First, everyone write this one. Inside the A, first center comma should be there. Center comma. Before to comma, row related. After the comma, column related. When you have to go with the int means single. Single number int. Multiple numbers with pattern slicing, without pattern list. Simple. Single number, multiple numbers. Pattern is there, non-pattern is there. Simple point. Understood, guys? Everyone. Now, everyone, after writing this one, now, please focus. Don't write simultaneously along with notes. I will give the time again to write the notes. Just wait. A. Now, I want this particular row. Now, tell me what is the row number? 3. Single number, multiple numbers, single row and I asked single row wise single, values are multiple. I'm not asking that one. Row wise, how many rows I'm asking? Only one row, right? Only the 3. Now, next example number 2. Okay. Forget about the columns. I'll explain. Now I want this row, this row, this row. 3 rows I want. 3 rows I want. What are the 3 rows? 1, 2, 4. Any pattern is available between 1 to 4? No pattern. Then what I have to take? List. 1, 2, 4. List. Now, for example, let's take like this. Now I want the 1, 2, 3. Now this time I want the three rows. What are the 3 rows? 1, 2, 3. For 1, 2, 3, any pattern is available? Pattern is available. What is the pattern? Starting from 1 to 4. Slicing can I use? So here I'm going to write the 1, 2, 4. Either that one or this one or this one. Any one option will come. First decide yourself which row you want. Row na rosa. Rows means pattern is available, pattern is not available. First decide what numbers you want. For example, I want 0, 1, 4. These are the 3 numbers. Write the 3 numbers there first. After writing the 3 numbers, think of yourself. Pattern is available or not. Slicing can be applied or not. Slicing cannot be applied. Then slicing cannot be applied means list only. Sir, slicing can be applied, sir. For example, I want 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern is available. What is the pattern? 0 to 5. So 0 to 5. Slicing. Slicing means list should not be there. List is there means int should not be there. Any one. Out of 3, any one. Same logic will be applied for the rows. Same logic will be applied for the columns. Point is clear, everyone? Understood or not? Now, forget again with the index name. I'm saying about the index number point of view. Don't confuse unnecessarily. When you are having the multiple combinations, many students, when I'm explaining one of them, they'll think about the second one. Sir, by using the name, what happens, sir? By using like this, what happens, sir? First, this one only not clear. Why unnecessarily you are thinking about the second one? So in the sequential order, let us understand. Now tell me guys, here I want the row. This is the row. I want this row. At the same time, I want this row. These are the 3 rows. Tell me, pattern is available or not available? What is the pattern? What is the starting number 2? What is the ending number? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 has to be included, means from where to where I have to take? That is rows. Now come to the columns. What are the columns? I want this one, this one, this one. 3 of them I want. So everything you want means automatically you keep as colon. This colon indicates everything. Everything. Because by default it will take the 0. By default it will take the last number. If you don't write first number, what is the default number? 0. If you don't write last number, what is the default number? Everything in that direction. So it will take automatically. Simply write the colon. Colon indicates everything. Completed. So now which are the rows will be selected? See, A of first, the rows are 0 to 3, comma, colon. Colon means all the columns. Point is clear? Now, next, I want this row, along with this row. Now pattern is available or not pattern? No pattern. So pattern is not there means then what we have to use? List. In the list what I have to write? 1, 2, 4. These are the rows. What about the columns? Rows I have selected. 3 rows I have selected. What about the columns? Columns, everything I want now. So every column, simply colon. Colon indicates everything. In that rows, everything. Point is clear, guys? Understood? Understood? Everyone? Yes or no? Single value means write the single value. Multiple values means pattern using slicing or list of values. Clear? Now, I want to select the rows. What are the rows I want to select means first this one, 1. Second this row, 2. Third one is again 0. Followed by 0 I want. Followed by 0. First this row I want. Followed by this row. Followed by this row. Then I want the last row. This is the order which I want. Any pattern is available? No pattern. Then what I have to do? Rows. What I have to do for the rows? List of 1, 2, 0, 4. Whatever the order you write, it will give in that order. And what about the columns? All the columns. And I'm going to write like this. 0 within the bracket 1, 2, 0, 4, comma, colon. Okay, if you don't write the colon also, it will take automatically. But better to write the colon. Okay, better to write the colon. If you don't write the colon also, it will take automatically. Right? Everyone understood? That is easy to understand. Otherwise, more number of things will be to remember unnecessarily. When we are having one common thing for everything, why to remember unnecessarily with colon, without colon, this one, that one, these, all these things, too many things to be remembered. Is the points are clear? Next, sir, okay. Now you have told in this way, fine. Next point is, now I want the, how to select the row you have told. Single row. For example, you want the single row, guys. Only this row. How to select the single row? How to select the single row? Only single row. The row I want. How to select the entire row? What is the row number? 0. What is the columns? Everything. That is column. Sir, list no, sir. No need of list. Why? Because single only na. For single not required column. When you are having the multiple rows only column. When you have the multiple. When you are having the single, column is not required. When you have the multiple only, list or slicing is comes into picture. This is the way to extract the single row. This is the way to extract the multiple rows. Is that clear? How to extract single row, how to extract multiple rows? Understood everyone? Yes or no? So extract the single row, extract the multiple rows. Using the slicing, you can extract the multiple rows. Using the list, you can extract the multiple rows. Everyone is clear? Anyone has any questions? No, na? Now, similarly, now come to the column wise. I want this column. Now tell me how to select the rows. Which row I am selecting? What is the row number? Any row number I have specified? No, all the rows. All the rows means I have to keep what? Column. Where? In the columns wise or row wise? In the rows, all rows. If I keep the same column in the this side, here if I take, what happens? It is related to all columns. When I keep the column left side, what is this indicates? All rows. This indicates all rows. If I see right side, it indicates all columns. All rows. Now, what is the column number? What is the column number, guys? 0, 1, 2. Point is clear? Single column is single. Multiple means list or slicing. Again, same logic as it is will be applied. Everyone is clear? How to extract a single column, single row, single everything. Yes or no? If anyone has any questions, please type your question. I'll wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. How many of you are having the question? Please ask. Right? Obviously in the slicing, what is meant by slicing? Slicing means starting, ending and step. If you don't write anything, by default, it will take the +1. If you want to add the 2 steps, you can add +2, +3, anything as per your choice. Already I have told you the slicing concept now. So now, for example, this one along this one or every alternate row I want. Now tell me guys, every alternate row, this one, this one, this one. First tell me what are the row numbers? 0, 1, sorry, 1 is not included, 2, 3 is not included, 4. Now tell me what is the slicing for that? 0 to everything, okay, or 0 to 5, 5 or everything, with a increment of 2. This is for rows. What about the columns? Columns are everything, na? So simply colon. This is rows, na? I told this row, this row, this row. Row means automatically that one. Is the point is clear? First, what you have to do means always while practicing, after the class while practicing, na, what you have to do? First, you have to, whether it is, what are the data set you have selected, in your notes, first you have to write here, what are the rows? First think the question. Without question, sir, how to write, sir, miss? Or for what question I have to write, ra? Where is the question? Tell me first question. Later I will write something. Question only not there. What is the code I have to type, miss? What I have to type? First question. For that question, code. Not first code. First think the question. What columns I want? What rows I want? Rows. You write the row numbers. Columns. Every column is colon. Any particular column is there. Write that numbers. What are the numbers are there? Write that numbers. Simple. Is the points are clear? Now, as here, just we are going to work with the small data sets initially, and once we move on to the further, I go into the further now, I will increase the size of the data. Even 10,000 records, 20,000 records, 1 million records also will work. But you have to wait for that. Okay, there also we are going to apply some logics, just in the sequential order. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Extracting is clear, guys, now? What is the difference between the array versus pandas? In the array versus pandas, what is the difference, miss? We can go with the pandas, right, to get the columns. Yes, even you can go with the pandas or even you can go with the numpy, both of them. Only difference between both of them is here you are going to write a of bracket. Here you are going to write a dot ilog of same bracket. What are the logic you are applying there? Same thing. Only difference is additional to this. That is the only difference. Here, whatever you write as it is here, both are copy paste. Point is clear? Even you can extract single column in the pandas. This one also you can do. Only difference between both of them is dot ilog. As it is, as numpy you want in the pandas means ilog. Sir, I don't want asterisk like that means log option also available. Log means names. Name is available, number wise available. Number is replica of numpy. How the numpy works, ilog also will works in the same way. Because ilog is designed on the index number, numpy is also designed on the index number. In the both of them, index number is common. That is the reason asterisk replica. Point is clear? List, numpy, ilog. These three of them are as it is. How the list will work? Numpy will work in the same way. How the numpy will work? Dot ilog in the pandas also will work in the same way. These three of them are index number based. Dictionary and dot log will work in the one way. These both works in the one way. Point is clear? Everyone understood? Now coming back, so extraction. After the extraction, now it is manipulation. Okay. Now let us move on to the manipulation. Now what is meant by manipulation? Adding, deleting, or replacing. These three are called as manipulate. Now here I'm having the A. This is my A. Now first I want to replace. As I've told you in the 1D. How to replace 1D arrays? Do you remember? How to replace means first extract that one, right side write the new value. Same logic here also. For example, I want to replace this one. How to extract first that one? Whatever I want to replace, first extract that. Whichever you want to replace, first extract. For example, I want to replace this row. Extract. How to extract this row? What is the code for extracting? A of 1 comma colon. Right? Now it is going to extract. Now you want to fill with a single value. You want to fill with multiple values. You want to fill with the single value. Let's assume everything you want to fill with the 20. Then write with the 20. Now the entire row will be replaced with the 20. A of 1 comma colon is equal to 20. The entire row was replaced with the 20 and print A. After replacing print A, it was replaced. Sir, now I want to replace this row. Now which row? Again this row. That row I want to replace with the 13, 14, 15. Three different values. First value 13, second value is 14, third value is 15. Before replacement, first extract them. Whatever you want to replace, first extract. How to extract? A of 1 comma colon. Now you want to replace with single value or multiple values? Multiple values. Here how many values you have extracted? 3 values you have extracted. Right side how many values you have to fill? 3 values you have to fill. Right side also you fill the 3 values 13, 14, 15. Then automatically 3 values will be filled in that position. Okay. So I'm going to fill the 13, 14 and 15. Like this I'm going to replace. The entire row I'm going to replace. Sir, for example, I'm going to take this one, sir. Okay, this one, 2 rows. And these 2 rows has to be replaced with the 2 new rows separately. Or I want to replace these entire 2 rows with the 20. First extract whatever you want to replace, first extract. How to extract these 2 rows? 0 and 2. To get the 0 and 2, you can write either in terms of slicing operation or simply we can write the list of 0 comma 2 also. Both are same. Okay. Now what is the output of this one? It is going to give this row along with this row, 2 rows. Now these 2 rows I want to replace with the single value 20. So see here, I'm going to write the list of 0 comma 2 and I want to replace everything with the 20. The entire 2 rows are replaced with the 20. Is that clear? Whichever you want to replace, first extract that. Right side you write the new values. Fill. Sir, for example, okay. Sir, same 2 rows, that is this row along with this row. This is the first row, this is my second row. Okay, sir, 2 rows. Now I want to replace with different values, sir. For example, this one has to be replaced with 9. This is 10. This is 11. This is 1. This is 2. And this is again 2. This is my requirement. Now what to do? Same, just right side take the 2 list. What is the first list of values? First row has to be replaced with the first list. Second row has to be replaced with the second list. 2 list. The first row will be replaced with the first list. Second row will be replaced with the second list. Completed. First row, first 1D. Second row, second 1D. How to replace the multiple rows with multiple values means like this. How to replace a single row? How to replace the multiple rows? Now, sir, I want to replace this value with 25. Only single value. Tell me how to extract single value first. How to extract single value? How to get this value first? What is the 1? To get the 2. What is the output? What is the code? So 0, 1, 2. So 2, all the rows are, all the columns are, no, na. What column? 2 column. So 2 comma 2. So A of 2 comma 2 will give the output of 2, and this value has to be replaced with the 25. Whichever the value you want to replace, you have to know how to extract first. Whichever the value in your mind, what are the value is there, first extract that value. That value replace with the new value. Single value means single, multiple values means multiple. Points are clear, guys. Everyone understanding? So first you have to know how to extract. You should know how to extract. Later, that values has to be replaced. Everyone is clear? Now tell me, I want to replace this column. This entire column, I want to replace with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is my requirement. Tell me. First, tell me how to extract that single column. A of, inside the A of rows. What are the rows? Every row. For every row, what I have to write? Column, comma. Row, column number. What is the column number? 1. Now, this one has to be replaced with the what values? What is the values it has to be replaced? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to replace with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and print A. Is the point is clear? First select the which are the column. If you know extract means replacing is dead easy. If you forgot the extract means automatically replace is also same. If you know how to extract, first extract. If you want to replace, right side write the new values. That's it. Replace is nothing but right side writing the new values. Points are clear, guys? Offline students, I want you guys to speak something outside. Okay, for what are the questions I'm asking, please speak outside and give the answers. Though you know the answer also, don't think internally. This one, like that. Don't think internally. I don't want to see your dummy faces. With the, you're having the mouth, na? Use that. Okay, if required, eat first and come to the class. But use your mouth in the class. Okay, because I don't want my students to unresponse in the tomorrow in the interview or in the wherever the case. Tomorrow your friend might ask one question to you. Are, who is the Prime Minister of India? Okay. Who ra? I will not tell ra. I will think only. Mind, I already know na. I already know means why I have to tell for you. You ask the question, I already know the answer. Why I have to tell you? If you ask a question to your friend and he responding like that, what is your inner feeling? My inner feeling also same by seeing your faces. My inner feeling also same. When you ask your friend who is the Prime Minister of India, he will think internally, but he will not say outside. You will see like this only. Continuously you see his face, but he will not give the answer. He will only think inside. You see continuously his face. For 1 hour you see. He will not even speak also. Now what is your feeling? At that time my feeling is, have you kept in your mouth something? Nothing, na? When I'm asking the question to you only, I'm asking, na? I'm not asking to the XYZ person, na? Particularly by seeing your face only, I'm asking the question. You have to give me the answer for me only, na? If you're thinking internally, what I have to do with that? That is your inner feeling, na? That my inner feeling also same as of now. Inner feeling I'm saying. But outside, we will laugh like this. Common. Which we call it as Kamal Hassan acting. Right? So basically, I am not interested with all these stupid things. So that is the reason straightforward I'm saying. When I'm asking the question, offline students and online students try to give the response. Every student, please give the response. Otherwise, it will not be correct. Okay, when you are listening to the question but you are not giving the answer, miss, tomorrow when you ask the question to your friend, if you not respond also, in the same problem will come. And in the interview room also, if any person asks the question, I know the answer. You ask the questions, I know the answer now. In my mind, already answer is there. Already is there now. You can tell now. Why I have to tell you? In the interview, ask like this only. Why I have to tell you? You ask the question, but don't expect the answer from me from my mouth. Pandas also asked this. Only difference is dot ilog. Left side, nothing will change. I mean, right side, nothing will change. Only left side, dot ilog will be added extra. As it is. Whatever we are doing in the 2D numpy array, pandas is as it is. Extraction, replacing everything. Even deleting also as it is. Everything is same. Everyone is clear, guys? Done. I request everyone to give the answer. Yeah, sure. Leela, we will do that. In the future, obviously, you have to see. Okay? Everyone is clear with the replace? Now, delete. How to delete a row? How to delete a column? np dot delete. If you remember, even in the 1D array, how to delete the 1D array is np dot delete. Inside the delete, we are going to write the array name. What is the array name? And we are going to write the list of row names. What are the row numbers are there? Because it is numpy array, names will not be available. Only numbers will be available. So we are going to write here number. What is the number? 3. So what is the row number 3? 0, 1, 2, 3. This is deleted. Axis is equal to 0. What is meant by axis is equal to 0? Means row wise number 3 will be deleted. For example, if I don't write the axis is equal to 2 and if I ask delete 2, 2 means you are having the row 2 is there, column 2 is there. Which 2? Row 2 na, column 2 na. np dot delete. Okay. np dot delete means in the numpy delete. Okay, delete. For which array? First tell me the array name. For example, 2 arrays are there. A is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. This is one array. B is equal to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is one array. Now you are asking me to delete something. Which one? In this A array I have to delete. In the B array I have to delete. Which array? For example, I want to delete this one. That is my requirement. So what is the array name? A na B na? A. First I will write that. Which array? First I will write. Because in the Jupyter notebook, multiple arrays will be there. So which array? First write that array name. After that, now you have to write the index number. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Now which one I ask it to remove? Index number 1. So how to write index number 1 means 1. Now index number 1, row na column, I ask it to delete this one or this one? I ask it to remove the row. For removing the row, we have to write the axis is equal to 0. What we have to write? Axis is equal to 0. Now tell me here. I'm writing, observe this one clearly. I'm writing here 1. Now 1, this is A. In this A, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2. Now 1 I am asking to delete. Which one? Row 1, column 1. Which one? Row 1. Row 1 means how it knows it is a row means axis is equal to 0. Axis is equal to 0 will remove the row, which is the 1. Row 1 is deleted. Sir, I want to delete the column 1, sir. Okay. Instead of row 1, you want to delete the column 1. Then you have to write axis is equal to 1. Then column 1 will be deleted. Row 1 means row 1. Column 1 means column 1. Index number, guys. Sir, index number, index name. Index name logic all not there in the NumPy. In the NumPy, index name only is not there. That option only not there. Point is clear, everyone? Everyone understood or not? How to remove the single row or single column, right? So single row or single column, we are going to write like this. You can remove in this way. Now, RD is asking, can you explain again, please? Right. Here, what are the one is there, na? This is index number. This is the array name. So the syntax, write the syntax so that you'll understand more clearly. Syntax to remove is np dot delete. Inside the delete, syntax np dot delete. Inside the delete, first you have to write the array name. Which array you want to remove, array name. And after that, you have to write the list of index numbers. List of index numbers. Number or numbers. Number means single number, multiple means multiple numbers. List of index numbers, comma. Axis is equal to 0 for row. Axis is equal to 1 for column. That is the syntax. If axis is not used, default of axis is equal to what are the default number was aligned for that one, it will be deleted that. So it will not delete the both of them. If you don't write the axis, it will not remove that. So it is going to do in this way. Is the point is clear? So by default, it has removed the column only. That too, the column after removing, it has converted automatically everything to 1D array. Okay. So just you can write the axis. What are the axis is there? You can write the axis. Axis is equal to 0 or axis is equal to 1. Now tell me guys, how to remove this one and this one, these both of them. How to remove? What is the code? np.delete. What is the array name? A. What is the list of numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the list of numbers? 1, comma 4. And what is the axis? Axis is equal to 0. So axis is equal to 0. So A of 1, comma 4, axis is equal to 0. Right? Done. So just you are going to write like this exactly. np.delete A of 1, comma 4, axis is equal to 0. So like this, we are going to remove the multiple rows. 2 rows were removed at a time. Now I want to remove the 2 columns. Instead of 2 rows, I want to delete the 2 columns in this. Okay, I want to delete this column and this column. These two, both of them I want to delete. Then what I have to write? np.delete A, comma, list of, what is the column index numbers? 0, 1, 2. What is the numbers? 0, comma 1. For columns, what we have to write here? Axis is equal to 1. So just I'm going to write here 0, comma, what are the 0, comma 1 with axis is equal to 1. I'm going to remove the 2 columns. Only 1 column will be pending, balance. Is the point is clear? Everyone understood till now? Anyone has any questions? Everyone is clear? How to add, how to remove, and how to replace. Now, let us see the next one is how to convert a 2D array to 1D array. How to convert a 2D to 1D. So, here you are having a 2D array. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a 2D. Now, this 2D, you are going to convert to 1D like this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. means first row followed by second row. You are going to get row wise. So here you are having the converting this is a 2D. This 2D I want to convert to 1D. How to convert a 2D to 1D means the function name is called as ravel. And by using this function, it will be converted to 1D. So first row will be selected followed by second row. Like that each row. How many rows are there? Every row will be added in the 1D. Like this it will be converted. Now at the same time, how to convert a 1D to 2D? For example, I'm having here np.arrange of 6, or simply I'm going to take the np.array. What are the np.array is there? Inside the np.array, I'm going to take the 0 to 5 like this. These values I'm writing here. This is my array. What are the array is there? This is my array. Now this one, what are the array I'm having? 0, comma, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4, comma, 5. Okay. Now this is the array. Now what are the array I'm having? This array I want to convert to 2D. So 2D, I'm going to use the reshape, the function name. So to convert the 2D to 1D, what is the function? Ravel. To convert 1D to 2D, what is the function? A reshape. And in the reshape, you have to write here how many number of rows, how many number of columns. So first here total number of values. How many total number of values are there? 6 values. How to check that number of values means just you have to apply the length function. Length of this one will give the total number of values. How many total number of values are there means 6 values are there. Okay. Now what are the 6 values are there? I want to convert the 6 values to 3 rows with 2 columns. 6 values are there now. Either 1 row with 6 columns, 2 rows with 3 columns, 3 rows with 2 columns, or 6 rows with 1 column. I can create like this. Sir, if I write 9 into 2, 9 into 2 means total number of values are how many? 18 values. But how many values you are having? 6 values. 6 values can be converted like this only. It cannot be converted as 9 into 2 or 20 into 5 or something. So you are going to convert like this. So if you take the 1 comma 6, what is meant by 1 comma 6 means 1 row with 6 columns. So you are going to get the 1 row with 6 columns. Can you see? 1 row. This is 1 row. 6 columns. Next 2 comma 3. What is meant by 2 comma 3 means 2 rows with 3 columns. 2 rows with 3 columns. Next one is 3 comma 2. Okay, 3 comma 2. That is 3 rows with 2 columns. Next one is 6 comma 1. 6 comma 1 means 6 rows with 1 column. Rows are 6, but column is 1. Everyone is clear? So how to convert a 2D to 1D means ravel. How to convert a 1D to 2D means reshape. Is the point is clear? Understood or not? Now here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many values are there? 6 values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many values are there? 6 values. What is this one? 1D array. What is this one? 1D array. Na? What is this one? It is a 2D array. Sir, how miss double bracket now? This is 1D array. This bracket indicates 2D array. That is the difference. This is 1D array. This is 2D array. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone understood? Difference between 1D versus 2D. Yes or no? Right. Everyone has clear, right? Till now, what are we have discussed in the 2D? Right. Next, how to convert a 2D to 2D means 2D of one shape to 2D of another shape. For example, I'm having like this. Let's take an example, guys. Clearly see this. 1, comma 2, 3, comma 4, 5, comma 6. Okay. This is a two-dimensional like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what is the shape of this one? Tell me. What is the shape? 3, comma 2. 3, comma 2. Right? Now, I want to convert this one to 2, comma 3. I want to convert to 2, comma 3. So, to convert to 2, comma 3, what happens means first it will be converted to 1D. How it will be converted to 1D, guys? Tell me, what is a 1D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First it will be converted to 1D. After this 1D was created, from that again 2D will be created like this, 4, 5, 6. This is the output. So this one 3 by 2 will be converted to 2 by 3. So this will be reshaped to this way. Sir, but my requirement is not this one, sir. What are the 135 is there? Na? I want 135 as first row, 2, 4, 6. This one I want as the second row. Like this I want. This is also 2 by 3. This is also 2 by 3. No, sir. But I want like this. If you want like this, then it is called as A dot transpose. Transpose means converting row to column, column to row. Converting row to column, column to row is called as transpose. The first column will be converted as first row. Second column will be converted as second row. That is called as transpose. Sir, what about this one, sir? This is called as reshape. When you apply the reshape, see here. Example, I'm going to take the B, some B value. Okay, this is the B. Now, what are the B I'm having here? What is the shape of this B? What is the shape, guys? How many rows are there here? 6 rows. How many columns? 1 column. 6, comma 1. Now, when I'm asking to convert to 2 by 3, what is 2 by 3 means? 2 rows with 3 columns. When I ask it to convert like this, first it will convert to 1D. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First it will convert like this. After from this, it will convert to first 3 values first row, second 3 values second row. Like this it is going to create. Is the point is clear? Everyone, how it is going to work means in this way. But I want to convert as a transpose. Then you have to take the transpose like this. Rows will be converted to columns. Columns will be converted to rows. Everyone is clear? Now tell me, guys, if I take this one, everyone, now for this one, I'm going to create one array or so everyone write this one in the notes. Now if I write 3 by 2, what is the answer? And if I write transpose, what is the answer? For both of them, please write the answers, guys. This is 2 by 3. This 2 by 3, if I convert to 3 by 2 by using the reshape, what is the answer? If I use the transpose, what is the answer? Everyone, please write. So when I ask it to do the reshape now, first it will convert 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First it will write like this in the backend. After that, it will create the 3 rows with the 2 columns. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will write like this. This is reshape answer. When I do the transpose now, first row, second row, it will do like this. When I do the transpose, it will be converted in this way. When I do the reshape, it will do in this way. Clear, guys? Understood? Everyone? In the backend, it will do like this, but this backend will not see. We'll see only this one. Final output only we are going to see. Right? That is nothing but reshape. Next, after the reshape, transpose. That is also completed. Now, next one we are having the sort. What are the sort we are having? What is meant by sort means we can do the sorting. So here I'm having the array like this 5, 4, 6, 2, 8, 2, 8, 9, 20. Now I want to do the sorting. Sorting column wise or row wise? Sir, what is the difference? If I do the row wise, in this row, what is the base number? 4, 5, 6. In this, 2, 2, 8. In this, 8, 9, 20. So this is called as row wise sorting. Row wise sorting means each row minimum to maximum. Next, column wise sorting. Column means this one. In this, what is the least number? In the given first column, what is the least number? 2. So 2, 5, 8. In this, 4, 8, 9. In this, 2, 6, 20. You are going to get the output like this. So this is column wise sorting. This is row wise sorting. Now if I write here axis is equal to 1, you are going to get the row wise sort. Axis is equal to 1 will give the row wise sort. Axis is equal to 0 will give you the column wise sort. This is the output. Row wise sort, column wise sort. So you want the row wise sort means you have to write axis is equal to 1 for row wise sort. Axis is equal to 0 for the column wise sorting. Everyone is clear? Row wise, column wise sorting. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Deepak, correct. Ritesh. Okay. Yes. Everyone are correct, guys. Online students. Clear, guys? Everyone understood? No, 6 will not be added extra. Morley, if you are adding the 6 means total 7 values will come now. 2 by 3 or 3 by 2 total 6 values only now. 6 positions only now. 6 positions, 6 values only can be filled. How 7th value can be added? If you want in the descending order, reverse is equal to true. List, in the list also we have done the same, right? So here also we can have the same. So what are the array is there? First you are going to take the array and sorting, type of sorting, and followed by you can take in terms of ascending order or descending order. Right, guys? Everyone. Now we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class. Just I'm going to upload the notes. Please practice whatever we have completed till now. Right, guys? If you are having any questions, you can ask. Please practice whatever we have completed till now. Already the notes is available. Open your NumPy notes, scroll up. In that 1D is there, along with the 2D also in that only. Just scroll up. You have to scroll up. In the NumPy notes only 1D and 2D both are available.